Former U.S. President Donald Trump recently appeared to retreat from his initial proposal to relocate nearly 2 million Palestinians from Gaza to neighboring Middle Eastern countries, an idea he previously championed as a means for the United States to assume control of the region and transform it into a thriving economic hub. Earlier this month, Trump had publicly advocated for U.S. oversight in Gaza, stating that Palestinians should be relocated to other countries. He expressed confidence in his ability to convince the leaders of Egypt and Jordan to accept these displaced individuals. "They say they won't accept them," Trump remarked at the time. "I say they will." However, in a recent interview with Fox News, he acknowledged that Egypt and Jordan's refusal had rendered the plan unfeasible. "We provide Jordan and Egypt with billions in aid each year. I was surprised by their response, but they were firm," Trump stated. "I still believe my plan is the best solution, but I won't force it. I'm simply offering my recommendation." This apparent reversal comes after weeks of conflicting statements from Trump and his administration. Initially, officials downplayed the relocation proposal, only for Trump to reaffirm his commitment to the idea through social media, suggesting that Palestinians would be moved to safer communities where they could thrive. Trump's initial remarks about U.S. intervention in Gaza were made during a White House meeting with Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu. At that time, he declared that the U.S. would assume control of Gaza, clear unexploded munitions, and rebuild the area into a center for economic growth, calling it the Riviera of the Middle East. Despite earlier assurances from Secretary of State Marco Rubio and White House Press Secretary Caroline Leavitt that any relocation would be temporary, Trump reiterated his vision of permanently resettling Palestinians elsewhere. However, his latest remarks indicate a shift in stance, as he acknowledged the complexity of redeveloping Gaza while addressing the persistent presence of Hamas. During the Fox News interview, Trump suggested that without relocating the population, redevelopment efforts would face significant hurdles. "You move them, build a beautiful permanent community, and start fresh," he stated. Yet, he appeared to speak of the plan in past tense, suggesting he had abandoned the idea. Meanwhile, Arab leaders convened in Riyadh to discuss potential alternatives ahead of an upcoming Arab League summit in Egypt. The meeting concluded without any formal statement on their deliberations. In Washington, the National Security Council declined to comment on whether Trump's remarks signaled the definitive end of his proposal. While Trump appeared resigned to the reality that Gaza would need to be rebuilt without U.S. ownership or population displacement, he also questioned Israel's past decisions regarding the territory. "It's a great location. I don't understand why Israel gave it up," he commented. As discussions on Gaza's future continue, Trump's evolving stance underscores the complexities of international diplomacy and the challenges of implementing large-scale geopolitical strategies.